Hey guys, welcome. Lewis here. Join me for my favorite 20-minute workout warm up that I do before almost every exercise or sports routine I do. Now, I'll keep it simple with the cues, but during this session, let's stay breath and body focused. We'll start with my favorite, just stationary bouncing with the heels planted, and we'll allow the body to move freely and loosely here. We just loosen up through all the joints in the body. So practice right now this controlled, focused breathing and staying relaxed in the body where you don't need to hold tension. These two things can improve our exercise and sport related activity greatly. You can try bouncing with the arms up overhead. And we can bring some light plyometrics by beginning to hop off the balls of the feet. As you do so here, scan the body, feel any region of the body calling to you particularly. Ask yourself now, is it wise to stack weights or quicker movement onto it later on in your exercise? Just keep the attention inward. And continue moving playfully and in any way that feels good to warm your body up. You start to sway with the arms forwards and back, continuing to loosen through the shoulders and down to the wrists. We'll finish this bouncing with my favorite, twisting, loosening through the spine and continuing to loosen down the arms. And for the remainder of this exercise routine, we'll swap between isometric strongholds and mobility work to open up the body more and leave feeling strong and grounded. We'll start by stretching the back of the neck, leaning the head back, then leaning the head forward. And from here, rolling out the neck, such an important part of the body to warm up before movement. Rolling the head in one direction and switch directions. Let's bring the fingers to the shoulders. We'll open up the shoulders by circling with both elbows in one direction, opening up them wide. And switch directions. And we'll open up the arms to create big circles with both arms. And switch directions. And then we'll clasp the hands together and fingers will roll the wrists in one direction, warming up the wrists, such an important part to get ready for any power or weight we'll be stacking on the wrists. Switch directions. And then we'll place the hands on the waist, circle out the waist in one direction. We'll switch directions. And then we'll get ready for our first isometric hold, which will be a deep squat. So we'll open up the knees and the toes. Check with that the knees are pointing in the same direction as the toes. And then you'll squat down with the hips low till you feel activity in the quads and the whole lower body. As we hold here for 1 minute, practice controlled, calm breathing, and just bring the attention inward to the body. Which muscles are firing, and which muscles you can let go and release any activity in. Almost there. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up, big stretch up. Exhale as you come down, come back to that shape, and we'll place the palms on the thighs. As you inhale, extend the spine up. As you exhale, twist with both shoulders and upper body to one side. Continue just like this. You may feel some nice pops along the spine. Really press into the hands and engage that twist through the back and upper chest. Instead of just gazing left and right, as you exhale, turn both shoulders and your chest over to one side. And then we'll open up the legs and come down to a wide leg forward fold. And come down to any degree that your body allows. You can grab both elbows, sway, add some free movements. And then placing the fingers or hands down, we'll switch from spider lunges. So coming to one side, bending at the knee, the heel can be lifted off the ground. We'll use the hands to help guide us from left to right. Using your hands to guide you or without hands. Practice again here using the breath. As you inhale, you may want to match that with your rising. As you exhale, sink low onto one side. Notice how the breath actually aids in this movement. As you inhale, lifting up. As you exhale, sink and shift to one side. And then we'll come down to one side and start to internally rotate the knee. So we'll sit down on the sit bones and we'll start to rotate with the right knee. Shift it up and shift it down. You can use your arms to guide it or just allow the movement to happen purely in the knee. You should feel nice movement, nice stretching happening all along the hip of the right leg. And then for the last time, we'll use our right hand to guide the knee just a bit further wider. You can bounce the knee side to side or just hold it there as you feel this stretch along the inner right thigh. Good, and then we'll shift back up. Guide yourself over to the left side this time. Sit down, plant the left foot, and then we'll hinge that knee internally and externally again. Again, here, keep the focus inward into the lower body. Allow all thoughts and other plans for the day wash away. This is time for you to move and to feel into the body. For our last one, we'll guide our left arm to guide the left knee a bit wider. And you can bring this pulsing movement side to side, feeling into the stretch, or just hold it wider. And of course, as you go through this, always listen to your body. I'm just throwing out suggestions here. If any of these movements don't feel nice, feel free to change them in any way. We'll come back up on both feet and we'll shift onto our right leg outside of both hands to our lizard lunge. The left knee is up. Let's first find some pulsing or free movement here. Feeling into all parts of the body where you feel this stretch. Then we'll move into what's called the world's greatest stretch by dropping either the right hand or right elbow down as far as it can go. And then as we inhale, extending it up. Instead of just lifting up the arm, open up the chest, open up the entire upper body, and gaze to the right. Continue just like this, moving with your breath. As you inhale, rise and twist. Exhale, sink down. And on the last one, we'll drop the left knee and with the right hand, try and grab the left foot. If you can grab the foot, drop both hips down to feel this stretch along the left quad and left hip flexor. Good. We can release the left foot, plant both palms back down, swap out the legs through a plank. So we'll bring the left foot outside the hands this time and find some free movement in lizard lunge on the other side. And we'll move into world's greatest stretch on this side. As you exhale, lower the elbow or palm back down. As you inhale, Raise through with the left arm and left chest and gaze. Continue just like this. And we'll drop the back knee down and with the left hand trying to reach for that back right foot for a nice thigh stretch on the right side this time. And then we can release that back foot, planting both hands down. We'll come through to a plank and we'll set up for our next isometric hold, which will be a 1 minute plank. Good, let's get started right now. So you can place the forearms down on the mat, or if you prefer, placing the palms down on the mat. Keep the awareness inward and practice this relaxed, controlled breathing in a pace that works for you. Just 5 more seconds. You got this. Good. And we can drop the knees down a bit wider than the hips and come into a child's pose to rest after that plank. So dropping the hips down towards the heels, spreading the arms and palms up overhead. Staying here for a few breaths. Now we can lift up through this child's pose and move through an upward facing dog or cobra. You can tuck the toes or keep the toes untucked. Squeezing the glutes together, try and slightly tilt the head back as you stretch through the whole front side. And with your next exhale, you can press back to a downward dog. Feel free to walk your dog here, moving in a way that feels nice, specifically for the lower legs, stretching through the calves and Achilles. And then we'll shift forward through a plank again. Lower yourself down with control, and we go through our very last isometric hold for this practice, which is Superman. Let's get right into it. So extending the arms up overhead or to the side and engaging the glutes and your backside to lift the legs and heels up off the ground. Feeling all the engagement along the backside and also feeling where you can drop any remaining activity anywhere you don't need to. Let's go. Let's finish strong with some swimming in this position. Bring some breaststroke in there. Let's bring some freestyle in there. Let's go. Finish strong. You got this. Good. Press yourself back up. And you've completed this routine. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped you feel warmed up and ready to go for any exercise or sport you're about to take on. Feel free to come back to this video anytime you want to get in the zone again or just feel strong and grounded. Thank you so much.